So guys, I have decided to do something a little different today. I picked this wood blank up at the Dollar Tree. I like the Dollar Tree for some things. I thought this was pretty cool. And I think we're just gonna do some floral type glitters on it. Like I use this sunflower glitter from Glitter Makes It a lot for my sunflowers. I actually buy it 2 or 3 packs at a time. And I was going through my bucket, which I'll show you my buckets. Hold on. Okay, so these are my Glitter Makes It glitters. So I've got the yellow over there. Sea glass is pretty. But if the yellow is kind of chunky, we may want to stick with chunkies. What do you think? Oh, crushed amethyst is beautiful. I think we'll do some crushed amethyst. Ooh, raspberry delight. I like that. So we got yellows. We might as well just go a little bit crazy. What do you think? Strawberry shortcake? Is that chunky enough? We'll do it. All right. That's cool, isn't it? Not really what we're looking for, I don't think. Girl's best friend, maybe. Ooh, Malibu. I don't know. We may as well just make this flower just like insanely, I don't know, what do you call it? Obnoxious? Let's do that too. I love the geode. That's why you'll see so much of the geode. We haven't got a blue yet. Let's go over here. Mermaid's tail, but we've got, we got strawberry shortcake, but we don't really have a red. Maybe we'll throw a red hot in there. Let's see. Black Widow is, oh, stunning. Okay. This flower will be obnoxious, guys. This will be obnoxious. Square pumpkin, candy corn, hog orange. Ooh. We got some orange going on there. There's some more of my sunflower. Tweety birds in there. Palace of Oz. That's some Christmas. Ocean's Meat. Mermaid's tail there. Paradise. Oh, I just got this in. See, never opened. We're going to try that. This flower is going to be obnoxious.
And sure things will change.
All right, so we're going to do this one now.
Took a breath. Now for
Alexa, pause. Sorry about that. I started talking before I did something about the Alexa over there reading me my book. Let's go ahead, and I ordered this recently. This was my first time to get this one, and I just thought, wow, this color, this mix here, you can see the oranges and the greens, and it looks like there's coppery or bronzes or something in there. This just is beautiful. Go ahead. We like to make it, or I want to make it thick, you know, thick. Let's set that to the side. And as you can see, I picked 2 different things here that we're going to, got to wipe this off, we're going to put our extras in. And I'm going to mix this easy because I'm holding it over this project. And what's crazy is, just a little bit ago, I went over to the other side of the basement by the back door, right? and I was doing something at the drainage, and this is a cement floor. There's no give. There's no, let me see if I can make something rattle. Let me, you know, there's some older furniture stacked up in a corner over behind that back door. And when I was over there taking care of something, those boards rattled. And I'm not joking you, those boards rattled. And I thought, you know, at first you're thinking, oh, you know, whatever. And then I was standing there and I'm like, and it did it again. But it wasn't like the front boards. It was like the back boards, you know, because it's kind of layered there, leaning stuff against that again, cement wall. Okay. And, yeah. So I'm like, okay, let me step back for a minute. Let me, you know, figure this out. And it didn't do it again. But how weird is that? All right, so how pretty. Let's do this. This could almost be used at the Christmassy time. What do you think? Let me angle this light. What do you think? That's pretty. All right, so let's do this, guys. Still just, you know, not as thick as I'd like. I don't need any drips. I don't need any drips. So we want this piece to shout out, but I also want to, you know, somewhat transition from color to color, or glitter to glitter, if that makes sense. Now, unfortunately, coming up here in a couple weeks, I'm going to be out of town for 14, 16 days. And so I will not have any new content. Wow, I think that's just really, really pretty so far. Oopsie, there we go. I made a glob. Oh well, it is what it is. I don't know what perfect is, because guess what? I just decided to do this, so. Alright, there's that color down. And we're going to put some over here. And we're going to put some over here. I'm not real sure I need to mix up as much, and I think I said that before. But I decided that I'd pull this leaf. I had it sitting out from a previous project. And I have like a process. I have so many molds. Like, I don't know. My last count was 400. But I'm always ordering or getting something in. But I'm a creature of habit. So I start working with something, and then I'm like stuck on it. Let me see how many different ways I can do it. Now, you don't see everything that I do. I just think that you would definitely think this woman's lost her mind. But that's why I grabbed this, because this Diamond Edge is like my new fascination. And I just got a new one in from Temu yesterday. And it's the little smaller ones, but it's the Diamond Edge, and then it comes with the holder. So I'm excited. I'll do that soon. Hopefully I'll get to it. But I've got a wedding that I'm doing the centerpieces for, resin centerpieces, that I've got to get done pretty quick. But all right, I'll be back with the next color. Okay guys, so I'm back, and we're going to do the Raspberry Delight next. I only mixed up half as much this time. I'm hoping that it's enough, but let me see. All right. I think that's really pretty. And let's give this a stir. And I remembered not to leave my Alexa playing this time when I started the play button or the record button. It's pretty. Look at that. Now, I'm only mixing up a little bit at a time, so this is going to have to work, guys. It's got to work. All right, here we go. This is really pretty, I think. So yeah, I'm taking my mom, and we're going to my daughter's house for 14, 16 days. We're going to Florida. She lives down there in Florida. I'm hoping that my mom can get some heated pool time in. Now, yeah, it's high temperatures in Florida, but your pools, you know, unless they're in direct sunlight all the time, they don't, you know, they don't get as hot as you like it. So I'm hoping that maybe the heated pool time will help her feel a little bit better. I think my daughter tries to keep her pool at like 90, 95 degrees. Doesn't have to run as much though, since it's so hot outside, but the pool's not in the direct sunlight all the time. So that's what I'm hoping. Last year I took my mom, took her to Myrtle, and she wasn't feeling real well. She was still having AFib was going on. She would her heart rate, blood pressure, all that would bottom out, and we ended up at the hospital. But you know, I still took her. She was doing pretty good there. We thought, oh boy, she's doing really good. I took her out on the boardwalk, and she walked that. And look, I did half as much, and I still got stuff left. But then, you know, we were at the resort, and she bottomed out, and ended up we had to call an ambulance. But she's doing really good right now, as far as health goes, and as far as it can go when you have chronic, you know, things that are not going to go away. Dealing with AFib's not going to go away. You know, congestive heart failure is not going to go away. You just have to monitor it and do the best that you can. So I just thought, well, I need to go. I've got some things I need to do, go down there. So I think it'll be a good time to take Mom. So I'll be back with the next color. All right, guys, we're going to do the crushed amethyst for this one. I'm running out of room to set my cup. And I only did half as much this time as well. Guys, I want you just to look. Can you see? I just love the mix. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know the first thing about making glitter. I would not know. I would not know where to start. I have not researched it. I have not looked it up. I leave it up to the other people that know what they're doing. It's kind of like, you know, my husband and I have our own business, and of course it's not this. This is a hobby that sometimes brings me money in to help refurbish, you know, what I use, but that's not always. But you know, we have our specialties. Just like I have a doctor that does that, you know, I have a cook that does that. I don't call myself knowing everything, and I don't call myself wanting to figure out how to make glitter. I don't have a problem with paying for it. I don't have a problem with appreciating what somebody else's knowledge and ability is. I say it all the time. I don't pretend to know everything, and I'm always learning something. But when it comes to things like this whole glitter thing, God bless you for doing it for me. So, and however glitter makes it, does it, they got it figured out. I can tell you that much. Oops, I'm getting a little fast and a little messy, huh? Yep, let me slow down, let me slow down. But like I said, there's no right, there's no wrong. And this just kind of popped into my head when I saw this wood blank at the Dollar Tree. And I'm like, I can do something with that. Just like doing something with these molds over here. this leaf and is really going to be interesting. All right, I'll be back on the next. Alexa, pause. Okay, I got us mixed up. I'm out of room to set my my cup and bag in the middle. This time we're using the Malibu. Yep. Almost couldn't read it upside down. And we're gonna mix it up. This almost looks like a birthday cake. What do you think? You think they're getting it from like the Malibu rum? I'm not a drinker, but I don't know. But it's pretty. I like to make sure I try to scrape the sides and get everything there. All right, so we're going to start up here and do it this way because it's kind of spread. Of course, it has more than kind of spread, but this color was supposed to follow the crushed amethyst, so we're just going to do it this way. There we go with some globbies, but it's pretty. What do you think? There's almost always a way to correct something or to change it. But I think I think this looks good. I think it looks really good. Put some of that over there, and let's put some of this over here. I probably need to cut down a little bit more. What do you think, guys? Alright, I'll be back with the next. Alright guys, got my resin mixed up. I even cut it back a little more. This time we're going to use the Red Hot. The one I pulled out of the bucket wasn't open, but I had another one laying somewhere else that was opened. So we're going to use the Red Hot. Didn't have to open that one. I used this one recently in one of my patriotic pieces, and it worked really well. Now I did this a little bit thicker. But it worked really well with the white and the blue in that piece, so I was really pleased with it. So let's see what we can do with this. And because the amethyst has kind of taken over everything, we're still going to go back and a ways, and we're going to go next to the Malibu with the red. because I'm hoping to still get, I need to get the blue in here, and I don't know that we're going to get the strawberry shortcake in. There we go. Now let's put some of this over here. And we're going to put a little bit of this over here. Oh, my pup's not happy, is he? I will probably have to take the heat gun to that just a little bit. All right, I'll be back with the next one.